Beautiful people, what is good? What is good? What is good? Doc back again once again. Let's lock in. Yo, the Philippines is changing, y'all. The Philippines has changed. Post pandemic, y'all, things are definitely interesting to say the least. Now, once upon a time, when people used to ask me, Doc, how much money do you think I need to bring to the Philippines, bro? What amount do you think is good to bring to the Philippines, right? I would give them an answer. Okay, guys, it's based on your spending, what you're interested in, the types of things that you're doing, blah, blah, blah. And then I would come to probably a rough conclusion of about $1,000 a week, right? And the reason I would do that is because I felt like if you had $1,000 a week, I would rather you have and not need than need and not have. But taking into consideration how expensive it is to fly to the Philippines right now, the possible destination you're looking to go to, and what it could cost for you to rent an Airbnb, or what it would cost for you to get a decent hotel, your struggles with whether you want to eat out at your night markets or your carinderias, or whether you want to eat inside the mall, and the potential prices for food inside the mall because you feel like the mall is a safer bet. Taking all of these things into consideration, plus so much more, transportation to say the least, whether you're taking Grab or whether you're taking taxis, probably a lot of you guys aren't going to be interested in taking the jeepneys and stuff like that right now. Taking all that into consideration, y'all, I would like to reevaluate how much I would tell you guys to bring. I would honestly like to say whatever you thought would be necessary for you to bring to the Philippines, multiply that by 2. Whatever number I told you in the past, if I said it was going to be $1,000 a week, bring about $1,500 to $2,000 a week. Is the doc losing his mind? I don't think so. I don't think so. Am I telling you to over-prepare? You damn right, and you absolutely know the good doc is telling you to over-prepare. You got to in these streets, bro, because things are forever changing, right? We would always indicate, having an emergency fund, but that emergency fund now could be extremely depleted because maybe you have to take a rapid test, or maybe you have to, just take a regular COVID test, or maybe you have to do this to move to this place, or go to this place and do that, or pay this money for that. We talked recently about visa extensions. Who knows how much that's going to cost you now. So there's so many different X factors and variables included that I have come to the conclusion that it would be best for me to tell you to multiply what you plan to bring times 2. Or at least by half of what you said you would bring, or multiply by half. I want you guys to always have for emergency purposes. And I understand it just seems like everything is coming at us all at once, especially when it comes to travel to the Philippines. It just opened. All you guys are trying to go right now. You guys are on the forefront. You guys are on the front lines, and you're taking all the bumps and bruises, and I commend you guys that choose to travel right now. I absolutely recommend you take a step back, reevaluate, proceed with caution, understand the rules, regulations, and see what challenges are before us before we actually choose to make the move to the country, or to at least visit. But what I also want you to understand is that there's nothing that you need to worry about more than anything than the amount of currency that you have to bring it to the country, right? You need to make sure you always have access to cash, because I don't want you being that broke foreigner stuck in the country, right? And I do believe that if that's going to happen, this would probably be one of the moments and times where it could potentially happen to you as a foreigner, okay? So whatever you thought you would bring, multiply that by 2. Just to be safe. Maybe you don't need it. Maybe Doc is just being overreactive. But I would rather be proactive than reactive. As in, I'd rather you have it before you come through, or try to figure out, oh my God, I ain't got no more money. What am I going to do now? Reactive. You feel me? And gentlemen, I hope you've been stacking your bread throughout 2020 and 2021. Because I need to see y'all abroad, man. I know y'all want to get there, but I need to see y'all there. I need to see it. I want you guys to email me. I want you guys to talk to me. Be like, yo, Doc, man, I'm here now. It doesn't even have to be the Philippines. Wherever you're going. Yo, Doc, man, we made it here, man. We out here cutting up, chilling and shit like that. I want to see this shit. Because it makes me excited, right? It makes me excited to see my brothers win. All right? So y'all make sure y'all keep that in mind, man. And with that being said, man, Doc's on to the next one, man. Appreciate y'all locking in. Good Doc's officially out. Peace.